Hi everybody, Brian here from touringplans.com, and I made it. I'm in the Magic Kingdom. It is November 9th I'm filming this. It is the first Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party of the year. The train station is all done up, as are the cast members. You can catch some of them behind me. Over here, there's lots of people around. It is right about 6 o'clock, and this seems to be a popular time to arrive. And they changed something about the party this year. It used to be that the Magic Kingdom was open until 7 for the parties. That's how it was for the Halloween party too. This year they changed it to 6 p.m. So you're gonna see a lot of people walking out behind me because these are all the day guests for the Magic Kingdom that are being asked to leave. Now, they don't really have to leave right away, but they can't ride any attractions. They can't meet any of the characters unless you have the party wristband. Looks like that. Merry Christmas, everyone. Now, this first party is sold out, so I'm expecting it to be pretty crowded. Right now, it's tough to tell because there are so many people that have been in the park all day that are just leaving. But let's take a look at some of the decorations around. They have the Guy Selga favorite omnibus out here, although it's really just a sign telling people going to the party to use the bypass that goes around behind the buildings on Main Street. I did not take the omnibus's advice, and I am walking straight down Main Street because I like it. And I like walking straight at the castle. Plus, they are doing on party nights 2 showings of the Frozen Holiday Wish. That's the castle lighting. First one is at 6:15, which is funny because it's technically 15 minutes after the park closes, but like I said, guests don't actually have to leave immediately. They just can't ride anything. The second one is, I believe, 8:15 or 8:30. Got the official map here. 8:15 is the second one. But we're gonna go watch the 6:15, and I'll show you that right now. So that's it, the castle lights are officially on now. The hub area of the Magic Kingdom is officially a madhouse right now. It is almost 6:30. There is a huge amount of people still hanging out, leaving, and then quite a few people here for the party that are moving around. I honestly think some of these people might be waiting for the parade already, which is at like 8:30. This is what Fantasyland, this is normally a very busy corridor on busy days. As you can see, it's not that bad. Peter Pan is posted at 30 minutes right now. That's probably gonna go down later when the other party stuff starts after 7. It's a Small World, of course, here is a walk-on. I think that's what a lot of people are going to be doing. So far, what I've seen of the wait times of the crowds, I would say if you're coming to the party, try to get to the park before 6. I think between 6 and 7, because only party guests can get on attractions then, I think that's what a lot of them are gonna do, but the waits are still not gonna be that bad. So use that extra hour to ride some stuff before the other shows start. Continuing around into Liberty Square, it's starting to feel a little bit more like a Christmas party. Not just because they have snowflakes projected on buildings, but because it's definitely less crowded back here. And they also have spotlights that blow up your camera. But Haunted Mansion was only a 10-minute wait when I went by there. I, however, have not eaten since I was at the airport at like 10 o'clock this morning, so I am gonna run into Pecos Bill's over here and grab a little bit of food before I show you what else is going on at the first Very Merry Christmas Party of 2017. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, if I start singing too much on here, it's gonna turn into one of Angela's videos, isn't it? One of the best things about the Christmas party is there's lots of entertainment that you don't see everywhere else. These guys, I'm pretty sure, are called the Reindeer Wranglers. They're actually not on the map, but they were on the website. So I walked over to Frontierland and when their first show was supposed to start, and sure enough, it was here. So watch touring plans for that, because we have their show times on there, even if they're not on the map. Of course, right after I said that, they introduced themselves, and yes, they are the Reindeer Wranglers. The characters are all out now. It is past 7. It is almost 7:30. I snuck the Reindeer Wranglers in there in between. And some of these characters are crazy busy. This is the line for Jack Skellington, and it just keeps going kind of that way. If you really, really want to meet some of these rare characters, and Jack might be the most popular one, I really strongly suggest you do it early. They usually come out around 5-ish. So start asking cast members where they're gonna be. And there he is back there in his gazebo meeting people. He looks pretty terrifying. All right, made it back to Storybook Circus now. See, and there's actually more people back here than I would have guessed. I thought there were actually people playing on the Casey Jr. Splash Zone, but it is not. This is where Scrooge McDuck and Donald in his wintry best are meeting. Not as long as Jack Skellington's line, but what is really. And over here, next to the Barnstormer, Santa Goofy. I'm not sure he's gonna give you the best presents. Now I gotta be honest with you, I have literally never met a character at a Christmas party except for Santa, and that was when I was with the kids. And this is why. This is all of Santa Goofy's line. The ducks look like this. Hidden around back by Pete's Silly Sideshow are the ladies, Daisy and Minnie. Because they're hidden back here, not quite as bad a line, although this is all still it. So now, and back here in Pete's Silly Sideshow, oh boy, it's getting too late for me, and it's like 7:45. Some of the big guns, the 7 dwarves, without Snow White. She was over there with her prince, no name. But these guys always draw a crowd. They even have the full queue set up. Made it over into Tomorrowland. It looks pretty much like the rest of them with the similar wait times. Tomorrowland Speedway back there, I think was like 20 or 30 minutes. I honestly didn't really look. It looked like about a 15 to 20 minute line to eyeball it. And this one is the Totally Tomorrowland Christmas show on the stage in Tomorrowland.
Santa, it looks like you found the true meaning of Christmas.
All right, so there, we saw the Totally Tomorrowland Christmas show. One thing I haven't had yet, they give out cookies and hot chocolate at different stations around the Magic Kingdom during the party. The way you can tell where the stations are is pretty easy. It's that big candy cane right there. Anywhere you see one of those big candy canes, they are giving out treats, complimentary treats, all for the price of your, you know, $90 ticket to get in, but still better than no treats.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, thank you. All right, so that one was giving out snow cones and Santa cookies, which look like this, well, like Santa, I guess, as advertised. If you're wondering what the difference is between a sold-out Christmas party and one that maybe isn't, it's this. At about 10 after 8, waiting for the second Frozen Holiday Wish to start. And the parade will be starting not long after that, so this isn't gonna clear out for a while. So, hello, how are you? I'm going to get a coffee, because I'm old and I usually go to bed by now. Although I will say, here's a quick tip that I just noticed. It is 8:15, so we got about 15 minutes before the parade starts. Another probably 10 or 15 till it gets here. But this is Town Square. Main Street and that side are crazy crowded. This side, there are plenty of spots. While I'm over this way, I'll walk over to the reason I came down here. Santa! I know him! I don't know if you can see him right in there. Is the big guy, Santa Claus. So you know what, rather than walk all the way back up Main Street, I decided just to park myself here in Town Square.
The holidays so swell.
So this is Main Street post-parade, and by far the biggest crowds are for the PhotoPass photographers, but I mean, can you blame them?
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Celebrates for you, just once for me. A cup of kindness that we share with another. A sweet reunion with a friend or a brother. In all the places you both are, it feels like Christmas. Like
So that was Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration. Holiday Wishes is starting in 10 minutes, as that announcement just said, and I ran from the hub because it is just full of people. That was Holiday Wishes from my position on the Tomorrowland Bridge. Not a bad spot, way less busy than the hub. Oh, Castle, nice. Do you know I haven't been yet? Club Tinsel. What is Club Tinsel? A dance party that goes the entire length of the parade. And I guess they might have cookies here too. It's a dance party with a DJ and with characters that actually dance with the kids. Check this out. Got some bears, I guess. Not even sure what those are. They're just bears, I guess. Usually a rotating cast of characters. This one might just be bears. I'm not sure. It's a little different than last time I was here. And you think I forgot about my cookies? Cosmic Rays had no line at all. So finally get that snickerdoodle. This is Voice Play, an a cappella group that does Christmas songs. And unlike some of the other shows, at least for the later versions, not quite as crowded as, well, everything else. I think it's the a cappella that scares people. Pretty good though. Might need a new beatboxer though.
Christmas time is here. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can last. Hurry Christmas, hurry fast.
All right, now it's about 10:30, 10:37 exactly. And I walked back up into Storybook Circus to see if any of these character lines has gone down. Here's the dwarves, there's the line. It's definitely better, but it's not great. And the Scrooge McDuck line was about the same as it was before. Santa Goofy was about half though, so I guess meet Santa Goofy late? I don't know. Not really any advice there, just that waiting until after 10:30 doesn't really help the character lines any. All right, 10:45. Let's take another walk through Fantasyland, see how different it looks from whatever time I was through here last time. I don't remember anymore. I just went by Seven Dwarfs Mine Train just to look at the wait time. It's posted at 40 minutes still. I don't actually think it's a 40-minute wait, but that one's not going down. If you're gonna do that, then you may want to wait till like right near the end of the party. I'm gonna say Peter Pan has an infinite wait because it's not running. Don't know if it's down or just closed. I'm guessing down. There's also a large amount of water on the ground, like all through Fantasyland, and there's a lot of water on the ground. Not like puddles, but just wet. It did not rain. And look at that. It makes me worried. Either something flooded or something was bad enough that they had to hose it down. I don't want to know. I'm coming up on the parade route in Liberty Square here, and it looks like there's more people lined up for this already than I expected there to be. Usually the late parade is better, but I mean, these are all the people in Liberty Square into Frontierland that are already waiting. And we still got a good solid 15 minutes before the parade steps off. All right, so I made it to Adventureland, which might be the first time tonight I've actually been in Adventureland, which is weird because I do like it a lot. And you know what's weird as I walk through here though? They're not playing the Christmas music. You're just getting some of the normal ambient Adventureland music instead of Christmas. Oh, Now that we're getting over towards the magic carpets, I'm hearing the music come in. But that whole section in front of Skipper Canteen, they weren't playing it. Moana's over here. Oh, there she is. Moana of Motunui. She is in Adventureland, right near the entrance to the Jungle Cruise / Jingle Cruise. Not too busy. 10-minute posted wait for the Jingle Cruise. Not a lot of people down here. So I think that's probably a legit time, maybe even a little high. Unfortunately, I only got 10 minutes till the 11 o'clock parade starts, and I want to head over to Main Street, see what that looks like crowd-wise. So I'm gonna have to come back here. So it seems like the secret is out about the second parade. It is definitely not as empty as I kind of hoped it would be. I'll check out Town Square on my way out because this is it. This is where I'm ending this video. It's 11 o'clock, almost on the nose. I don't really want to ride anything. I've seen all the shows. So I'm gonna go back because I gotta edit what is going to be a very long video. Town Square is about as busy as it was for the earlier parade. I'm pointing this way, so I'm sorry. Here. Hi. There you go. This was probably gonna be a long one, even after I edit it, which I have to go do now so I can put it up. So if you made it this far, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up like button, and tell me in the comments whether you like this kind of more casual walking around vlog style. I'm also going to be doing a top 5 for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but just for time constraints, I figured we'll try this nice loose one. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, thank you for watching, be excellent to each other.